Our next match is a singles match for another contender spot for the 6-man ladder match taking place next month at HCW's Legacy, and is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, he stands at 5 feet 8 inches tall by a weight of 260 pounds. He wrestles out of Rancheros of Chihuahua. He is El Toro de Oro, Hector de Oro.
The Hector de Oro got his first big victory. Actually, I think his first victory in HCW period against Christian Temple in that match that you were referencing.
And again, I must correct Bobby. It is Los Ranchos de Chihuahua, El Toro de Oro, Hector de Oro. Bobby needs to learn how to roll his R's.
I think we need another ring announcer to do that.
You know, it's okay. We will have a Spanish class. Bobby and you will be the first students. And then we could have a proper Spanish announcer and a proper Spanish announce table. Maybe not a Spanish announce table because those usually get broke during every event. Maybe we keep the same table. But we need to learn how to roll our R's.
Bruisador, Bruisador Valencia, accompanying Hector de Oro.
There you go.
He has already qualified for the ladder match at Legacy.
Empire has never looked so bright. The only darkness I see is Dickie.
And that's the fact that you're not there.
And his opponent, making his way to the ring, stands at 6 feet 1 inches tall at a weight of 225 pounds. He wrestles out of Wichita, Kansas. Representing the other half of No Coach Yakuza, he is Christian Temple.
I would like to give Christian Temple his flowers, but before that, I must go back to what you were saying, Jeff. Yes, I am not in there with Empire. Yes, it is because I've been injured and recovering. But Dickie has yet to return any of my phone calls, any of my emails. And so that's why I truly returned tonight. I need to know why Dickie has not answered or replied to any of my calls or emails. And I have come to support my hermanos, Hector and Bruiser, fighting for these #1 contenderships so they could reach the top of the mountain. But I cannot be out there with them if Dickie does not return my calls or emails.
Oh, I completely understand that. I didn't know it was like that with you two right now. That'd be something that I'm sure somebody would love to get you two together and talk that out.
We will talk, but right now let us focus on one of the greatest veterans of Kansas history, Christian Temple.
Oh, I was so thinking you were going to say Hector de Oro.
Oh, you know, Hector, he's done a lot. He
has done a lot.
Him in that gold will be back around his waist sometime soon, but he has to go and defeat a veteran in Christian Temple first.
We were talking about it on Calling All Sassos. They were talking about most improved wrestlers of last year, and I put Hector de Oro right at the top of that list.
And you must give Hector his flowers as well, but let us not forget, Christian Temple is a multiple-time champion. Christian Temple is a multiple-time tag team champion.
Right.
He has more in-ring experience and has seen a lot of battles, a lot of fights in his career. So let us not forget that Hector must defeat, in my opinion, one of his greatest challenges tonight.
Now Hector de Oro has himself banished Dickie Richards and Bruiser from the outside of the ring.
And that is what I love to see. Hector does not need Bruisador. Hector does not need Dickie. Hector doesn't even need me. He needs to control his anger, and he needs to prove to everyone why he is the future and rightful HCW champion.
And he's trying to do that right here, right now. A chance at the ladder match at Legacy for the Heartland Championship, and he wants to do it on his own. He doesn't want to take any chances on any kind of mistakes being made from the outside of the ring.
The mistake is being made right here, though, Jefe, because he is letting the crowd get into his head. He is letting the fans overcome what truly matters, and that is what the fight is in the ring. And Temple knows that. Hector might be strong. Hector might know and have Empire behind him, but Temple has the passion. Temple has the drive. So let's just see who will come out the contender for this ladder match.
Christian Temple definitely with the height advantage, but I would believe that Hector has a slight advantage in the strength department.
You would think that, but Temple, there's a reason why he's lasted this long. He is strong when he needs to be. He is agile when he needs to be, and you can never count out Christian. You never know what tricks he might pull out of his arsenals for the many years that he has been wrestling on the Kansas wrestling territories.
We do want to take this chance, this opportunity, to promote our the socials that we have. HCW Live 23 on Instagram, on Facebook, wow, on YouTube. YouTube is where you can catch the VIP matches after they get recorded and uploaded. Christian Temple taking it out on the lower leg of one Hector de Oro.
And this is what I'm talking about. When Temple finds the body parts, he dissects it, he entertains, and he shows why he still has the ability to be a heavyweight champion. And don't forget to follow the YouTube page as well, where this live stream will be uploaded later in the weeks to come as well, and relive all of the incredible history moments that you are witnessing here tonight. What was that YouTube page again?
HCW Live 23.
HCW
That's
Live.
all our socials. It's TikTok, it's Instagram, Facebook, YouTube.
Subscribe, like, share. Invite your mom, your grandma, your
Make
friends,
comments.
your enemies.
Make comments on there.
Yes,
We'd love to hear from you.
We want to hear what you have to say, even if we don't like what you're saying.
The only way to make your product better is to listen to the people who watch and listen.
And to continue to delivering these bumping chops, as Billy and Bobby say.
Yeah, there was no trading of chops there. Oh, wow, nice kick by Christian Temple.
And this is the Temple that I have missed to see.
And me and you, we both have kind of a special place in our heart for Christian Temple as being trained by the same guy.
Yes, we wouldn't
all three of us.
We wouldn't be where we were at without our trainer. We've gone through many years, but we have evolved and we've become better. And now Christian will show why he is the longest, best singles competitor. Oh!
Wow.
But still not enough for the hungry competitor that is Hector de Oro.
Yeah, this is a classic case of hunger versus veteran. Not saying that Christian's not hungry, but
Temple,
Hector has so much to prove to so many people, including himself.
But Temple has been in the heavyweight picture, in the title picture, for many a times. Hector has only had a handful of times being able to compete for a title that prestigious.
Yeah, he's only been with HCW about what, year and a half?
A year and a half, 2 years, if I remember correctly. He is hungry. He wants to make a name for himself. He wants to represent the Black and Brave Academy of where he trained and show everyone why Hector de Oro is the golden future of HCW. But he's going to have to pull off a lot more than that. The fans are behind Temple.
Yeah, the fans are going to let Hector de Oro know who he's going up against and who they're behind.
I do not blame them.
So assuming, we'll go with this, since we know a lot of the spots taken for the ladder match. We have the winner of tonight's main event, the Paradox and Colton Kinnaman. The winner of that match will be joining Aaron Helms. The winner of this match, Cruzador Valencia, and Jose Gerardo.
Yes, yes. It is already starting to look like an action-packed ladder match for sure.
Who would be your odds-on favorite out of all those people that we know of already?
Out of everybody that we have seen qualified tonight.
Include both of these guys.
Including both of these two. My obvious choice is the greatest, biggest wrestler of Kansas, Brusador Violencia.
I guess that was kind of a silly question to ask you, huh?
Yes, you know, something about being Chancla Violence. I don't know.
I think putting everything up against everything, I think Aaron Helms. Well, I want to say Aaron Helms, but at the same time, with his size and a ladder.
Are you kidding? With his size, he doesn't need a ladder.
Right? But he'll still have to have one.
We'll give him a little step stool. I think that'd be enough.
It might be, depending on where they hang the belt.
Yeah. But I would love to see, as bad as this sounds.
Oh, Enziguri by Christian Temple.
As
Very
bad as
nice
it sounds, I would love to see Christian Temple in that ladder match. I would love to see him and Brusador Violencia go at it one more time. And that is right there. Imagine a move like that with a ladder underneath and Temple slamming them down. Oh, what a...
Front spine buster by Christian Temple, very nicely done.
It doesn't get any better than the stars of Heartland Championship Wrestling. Proving once again how prestigious the Heartland title is.
Flip into the corner.
And see vintage Christian Temple.
Moonsault by Christian Temple and a beauty. It only gets a 2 count.
Oh,
I was getting ready to say that's got to be it, but
it was close.
Hector de Oro proving his resilience.
We almost saw Hector blow it. And that's where you really see the novice of Hector de Oro.
Yeah, people talk all the time. We've talked on the Sasso's podcast about the relationship between Hector and Dickey, and now, I was kind of sticking up for Dickey. Dickey has given Hector de Oro opportunities that he wouldn't have otherwise. Oh, nice. Very nice running knee.
I hear you, Jefe. I hear what you're saying and I understand. But Dickey has also stolen opportunities from Hector.
He has, but he's given them back.
Oh,
and at some point, you have to take advantage of the opportunities presented to you yourself. 1, 2, foot on the rope.
And the bottom rope is really the MVP of tonight, saving a lot of the matches.
Right? 2 matches in a row.
Yes.
I mean, that's the only thing that I really have. Hector's got to take advantage of the opportunities when he gets them. If he does, then
Hector needs to understand that what he has inside him is greater than Dickey. He does not need Dickey. Brusador does not need Dickey. I never needed Dickey. It was nothing personal. It was just business. And that is what the people need to understand.
Hector running into the ropes.
And the Golden Toro slam. And that is why
your winner by pinfall, Hector de Oro.
Hector de Oro taking advantage of Christian Temple climbing the top rope.
Dickey cheats. Dickey lies. Dickey ignores phone calls and emails. And Hector de Oro just qualified for the ladder match on April 26th.
By himself.
By himself.
Christian Temple climbed the top rope. Hector de Oro brought him down off the top rope. Hit him with the auto slam, and 1, 2, 3, and we have our last qualifier for the ladder match. Pending the results of this next match. Ladies and gentlemen, in our main event, coming up next, the Midwest and Kansas wrestling icon, Paradox, current HCW Heartland champion, goes one-on-one with Colton Kinnaman.
And there you have the qualifiers of the ladder match, April 26th. Don't miss out on this grand spectacle and the ovation for the veteran Christian Temple.